yes, you can have it all. You know that saying that we all have heard, no, you can't have it all? That's not true. The only reason you don't have it all is that you're not willing to become yourself. And I can tell you, I know that that is true because that's what I was doing. I wasn't willing to become myself. Because the thing that happens is yourself is going to be something quite different. And when you can embrace that, then you can have it all. And that's the time that we're living in now because the world is evolving and changing, and you're meant to do the same thing. But when we don't do that, then our lives can go really terribly. But then you come to understand the only reason you're having any difficulty is your unwillingness to take the next step and own who you are. And I do know that because it was challenging for me, but now I have to do it. See, that message came through on November 1st of 2024, and we couldn't believe it then, and you would have not even listened to me. And if you had seen that message or seen a video that I might have recorded, most people don't watch the videos because I say things that don't make sense, that you will say, no, that's not even possible. Because we all have cognitive dissonance, as I did. Because when we haven't seen something done, it's hard for us to believe it. I wrote a couple of articles. I said the most shocking discovery of humankind and the most important contribution to consciousness, and most people haven't read it because that's the last place we look. To look at our consciousness, how have we been programmed? How are we thinking about ourselves? And then because of that, when someone discovers something new that works, that could give you the life that you want, you won't believe it. I can say that because I know I've seen it. I've done it. I've lived it. I've walked through every difficulty and challenge, and I healed everything, and it all came from this work. And I can tell people that all day long, and they say, no, that's not possible. And when you see the messages that are there for the 31st, because they're up there, I published them early, you'll see an article in there or message in there talking about that very thing, where we could be presented with something, but because our brains haven't seen it before, we can't accept it. And as you read those messages that are on the site today, you will understand what I'm talking about. Because what happened with me, with Wilhelm, I went into the quantum field of knowledge, and that's what I received through Wilhelm. And if you read any of the messages, you go to anyadvicefortoday.com and you'll see that. They're laid out over days. I would sit and receive information not understanding what was happening, but I was accessing the quantum field of intelligence, and that's what created this work through Wilhelm, and it can heal any person's life and cause you to become successful. But we won't all believe that. And so I understand that, and that's why I'm changing. I have to change because I can't sustain myself this way, because people are like, no, they're going to keep scrolling and doing something else that never works. And I'm saying this works because it's energy. And when you can understand your energy and coming into alignment with yourself, then it works, and you find, and you will have everything that you want. Everyone won't believe it, which is why we see the world the way that it is now, because everyone's not willing to evolve. Everyone's not willing to move to that next place, and you will decide if you will do it. I have to do it. I'll be 75 on Sunday, and I've proven everything. There are no questions that you have that Wilhelm hasn't answered and that I have not written down. And you can even go to the website for yourself, Any Advice for Today, and do a little search. You won't ingest the information and it won't take hold, but it's all there. But what I'm doing as of tomorrow, I'm changing because I'm having a meeting with my web guy and we're changing everything because I have the thing that could change the world and change your life. And you will hear that and you'll have to question whether or not you're going to believe it, because that's what I had to do as well. But I'll leave you a couple of articles that proved it to me. I had to accept it, and I hope you do as well, because you could have it all. We all could. See you soon.